Hey, 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 you beautiful twin flames. How you going today? I've decided that I want to just do a little setup like this today so you can see me shuffling the cards. And I don't know, I've got this feeling that, wow, yeah, we're going to hear from the Divine Masculine. We're going to hear what his soul wants to say. Then we're going to hear kind of what he wants to say in the physical, and then we're going to hear what his secrets are. Okay, so we're going to hear from his soul, his physical body, his physical self, and then we're going to hear some secrets. So I'm just being guided to shuffle for a little bit longer. A donkey, of course, is in the background there watching over us, as is Cookie. Cookie's asleep at the moment. Wow, here we go. This is interesting. Okay, we've got a little story coming through. I hope everyone's doing well. Energies have been a little bit strange. And kind of cool as well. Strange and cool at the very same time. So we'll see what Divine Masculine wants to say. Just guided to shuffle a little bit more. There we go. Okay, great. I'll just pop that one up there. And we're going to start with what his soul wants to say, because I think sometimes what's going on in the Divine Masculine soul can be quite different to the third dimensional reality. Look what we have though. How exciting. Straight off the bat we have got the Two of Cups, signifying that his soul really can't wait to, come together in the physical. We literally have two physical bodies here, and the healing that's going to occur when you two come into union in the physical is being stated here by the soul, which I find really interesting. We're going to get four more. Okay. Wow, all wands here. So there's this, perception of the divine feminine that, she kind of can't feel him very well, or she feels like he's burdened. But this is a reminder that the soul is never burdened, and the innocence is here from his, I guess you could kind of say, from his inner child. If you can imagine your inner child and how glorious it is and how beautiful it is, the Divine Masculine has that same beautiful, nurturing, I was going to say immature soul, but not, I don't mean to say immature, I mean to say, free-spirited or free, So that's really beautiful. He wants to say, Divine Feminine, you're kind of blocking me off a little bit here by overthinking. The heart chakra's become blocked a little bit. And so because the heart chakra is blocked, the Divine Feminine perceives, that there's nothing going on in the ethereal realm, when in fact there is a lot going on. And these cards are kind of talking to me now, so we'll move on to them in a minute. Wow, they just keep falling, so I'll just leave them there. Alright, but the bottom of the deck, look at that. Okay, we're getting there. Goodness, wow, and those ones just fell too. We're getting there. Alright, so this one here is the bottom of the deck here. The soul is looking to find its counterpart. Okay, and so the Divine Masculine may be guided in the physical as this message comes and kind of gets downloaded. It may come through in the physical world. He may send you a text, he may want to do a call, or something may happen really soon if it hasn't already. Okay, so this can be within the next, 2 months or 2 days, 2 weeks. All right. So the secrets want to come out now. This is all of this stuff kind of falling down, wanting me to tell you about it. So he wants to say, I'm a fool for love. I'm a fool for love. In the recent past, I've kind of gone through this transformation. You know, I was going through a toxic cycle. He kind of wants you to know this so that you realize that the love is still here. All right? The love is still here. Many divine feminines perhaps thought that there was some kind of heartache going on, or something, you know, kind of dark going on. But it's really just the people around divine masculine that were toxic. Okay, now these cards that fell down here, let's see what they're going to say. This is Secrets of Divine Masculine now. So as we move in here, we're going to see this is the divine masculine feeling that struggle in the physical world. But they're in control now, which is great, because they're really wanting to save up some money, save some resources, utilize their talents to make money in the physical world, which has been a real big theme for this year, especially because some people have gone, what do I want to say, you know, have been worried about money, I guess you could say, this year. So I guess it's not really a secret that he's been working, but there's some stuff going on here now in these cards. He has been realigning his thoughts because the divine feminine has been, and even though he may not understand what the twin flame journey is, he really, really, really knows that there's some kind of injustice going on for him. So for some divine masculines, they could have felt this energy around them that was negative in the recent past, you know, like an injustice. We have this, you know, this dark magic kind of card happening here. Someone could have, you know, done a spell or done some kind of energy work here on the divine masculine in the recent past, and that's what was keeping him stuck. Okay, so divine feminine, you're kind of the key for him to get out of this. And it's really interesting that the Six of Cups are here in reverse. He's being reminded in the recent past, the very recent past, that divine feminine is just there. If he needs to reach out, she's just there. And because he's been feeling a little bit alone, you know, when all of this happened, or when he had this lack of energy, let's call it that, he was really looking at social media here, checking on the divine feminine, making sure she was still okay, even if he couldn't come in. You may hear from your divine masculine or have heard from him recently, because they really want to come in. But we'll take a look at the physical aspect of him now. Okay. Alrighty, so the physical aspect of divine masculine is, here he is, slow Simon, being slower than slow in the past. But we know with slow Simon that he can't stay there forever, because eventually that horse and that knight's going to get hungry. Right? He's also been dealing with a feminine energy in his life recently that's had cutting words or has been arrogant in some kind of way. Let's call this arrogant Annie. She gets quite pissed off, and I don't know, it looks like she's got a little bell attached to her arm there, you know, kind of making the divine masculine run around for her. Could be a family member, could be a karmic. Guess who's on his brain? Guess who's on his mind? The divine feminine, and here she is in all her glory. Really being spiritual here. Like, he sees her as this kind of, I don't know, not necessarily spiritual or religious, but just healing for him. And so, just a simple thought of her, maybe when he's looking up at the stars at night or something like that, that's what he's doing. He's really got divine feminine on the mind right now, which is very beautiful. I love that card. He knows that because he hasn't come in, that this could have caused some pain for her. And he really doesn't like this because he wants to kind of cover her. If we turn this around for a moment, he wants to cover her in these beautiful roses. He wants to love and nurture her like she deserves. And he really hasn't wanted to cause her any pain, but he was kind of stuck. Look at this. He sees the warmth of her. He sees the wonderment of her, the truth in her. And I mean, this card is so spectacular because it's just the way he feels when he thinks about her. It's so sunny, it's so bright, it's so refreshing, and it's almost like he just wants to, perhaps some of them want to take you to the beach, or even, I don't know, grab a bite to eat and have a picnic or something, or do something out in nature here. This is what they have been dreaming about, and they may have even, if you're in communication in the physical realm with your divine masculine, they may even say this to you. Gee, I'd love to take you to the beach or on a picnic, or I don't know, something like that. They feel as though they haven't quite got all their money together, but they're not too far away from feeling like they've got enough to make an offer to you. For some of them, they may have already made a promise, but because of this defensiveness that they had to deal with in their karmic life, they sort of haven't been able to come through. There's also this gap here, or this bridge. It's kind of like a bridge, and then the whole world situation is in the way of getting to you, perhaps for travel. One issue might be travel, another issue might be that either you or them are in a karmic situation of your own that you've got to deal with. It might be money. There's all these different things in the way. Interesting. Many of them are really trying to get to the divine feminine by Christmas time, depending on how far they have to go, with travel, or if they can even do that. This is a really beautiful card here. He's seeing a victory. He's looking ahead to the future for a victory, and it's a victory in purity. Notice the white horse here. He's really showing, a truth here, and he doesn't want any more unlucky cycles, He kind of thinks this year has been unlucky enough in itself, and so he hopes that when he does come back in again, we have the same card from a different deck, he hopes divine feminine will be open to communication with him and not blocked off like she may have been in the past, either energetically or in the physical, tangible, third dimensional world. He too was blocked off dealing with some of the people around him, and he doesn't like to fight, but sometimes it's been necessary. Interesting. He knows, and he's worked this out in the recent past, that divine feminine is his complete wish fulfillment. If we turn this guy up the right way, he's only missing one cup, and that one cup is, of course, his divine feminine. He seems to have got most other things together here. This is also someone who is emotionally fulfilled and only missing one last emotion. I'm also getting here that you fulfill him in a sexual kind of way. You may not have done anything, in a sexual way, but he knows that you're going to fulfill that need when you do come together in the future, if you haven't already. And so, without even knowing it, his thoughts of you have also been manifesting the twin flame journey. See here, even if he's unaware of the twin flame journey, his thoughts have been manifesting. There is also some deception here. And there's also a lie here going on with regard to your divine masculine. That lie isn't from him, it's from someone around him, and he's trying to figure out what's going on. He's been using his resources and his I don't know, I want to say thinking power. That's not the best word I've ever used. Donkey's laughing at me over there. Thinking power, they're two words he says. You know, he's really trying to work out who's being deceptive around him and who he can trust, especially at work. There also may be some kind of issue here with, I don't know, I want to say with food or drink. You see the food there and the drink there. I feel like maybe during a celebration something happened, or someone said something, or something to do with this deception, but it's with relation to, you know, having food and drink with people. So that's coming through there. Take it how it resonates for you. He hasn't stopped planning. He's really planning and thinking about coming forward, and has been doing this for quite some time here. Probably for around 3 months, for the last 3 or 6 months. He really sees you, divine feminine, you know, as being all in your glory here, as a really strong person, someone he can join resources with, someone who he can, you know, build an empire with. It's a really beautiful building here. He's over the drama. He's had enough of the drama. And just as I was talking then, I saw 1717, which is, you know, a very union kind of number. There is a secret here, another secret that he wants you to know. Or maybe he doesn't want you to know. So we'll see what that is. I'm going to get the next 3 cards on this secret. Okay. So he's had some struggles with money, okay? He's not been able to pay all his bills, or he was having a tough time in the past paying his bills. But it looks like there's going to be some good fortune here coming through from the universe. If you're talking with your divine masculine, perhaps you might have some bright ideas. And I don't know, maybe some of you divine feminines have been helping out your divine masculines with money if they're going through a difficult time. The last card here is representing, you know, the possibility of someone doing some kind of black magic or dark magic or spell work, or that deception energy coming through here with the black cat. You know, someone pretending to tell the truth, but actually doing, what's that saying? I'm trying to think of that saying where, you know, in the light everything looks great, but in the dark there's this skullduggery. You know, you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. Someone's been kind of meddling a little bit here. So take it how it resonates for you. He's making a decision though to move forward with love, realizing that it's angelically guided, okay? And the last card is this communication that hasn't happened in the recent past, or it may have only been small. What does he want to say about that? Oh yeah, he wants to say he's sorry if you felt like you were left out in any kind of way. That was not his intention. He's really beautiful here. This energy, I don't know if you can feel it as I'm doing the reading, but he's really truthful here. He's coming across as being completely, nearly completely in his heart space. Really being genuine here. So we'll get some love messages to finish this reading out. I wanted to mention too today that I'm also doing consultations now for people with relation to feeling better in general. So if you need a consultation with me, I'll be starting those from next week, where we take a look at, everything from your lifestyle to your diet to your, I don't know, who you're hanging around with. It depends on how much detail you want to give me, but so we can kind of set you free and on the right path to feeling better, whether it's health related, physical, mental, emotional. All right, so I'll be offering consultations for that as of next week. Okay, so in the recent past, this is not now, I'm somewhere between giving up and seeing how much more I can take. This was that karmic situation or that spell or that energy that was coming to them. They didn't know what to do about it. They didn't come to you because I'm a big mess right now, and that's the sorry, let me read it first and then show you. I'm a big mess and that's the last thing you need right now, was why they weren't coming in. Okay, because remember, divine masculine kind of doesn't really want to be seen when he's going through stuff, because he wants to come through in a loving and a sexy way. He doesn't want you to see him at his worst, even though divine feminine wouldn't mind. So now we have 2 more cards. I'm currently working on becoming the best version of myself. Maybe you're doing that too, divine feminine, and it's, translating through to him. I turned out liking you a lot more than I originally planned. Well, we already know that. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. I knew it was going to be good. I need you because I love you. Notice that word need. Okay, it's not the word want, it's the word need. I need you because I love you. How beautiful is that? That's something that the divine feminine has been saying for such a long time. And this is translating through the soul at the moment. So if this isn't happening for you right now, and your divine masculine isn't showing up in your 3D physical world, contact me so you can start doing the 2 courses that will get you into union with your divine masculine. I have my twin flame package or ascension package, and also my manifesting course. And there are lots and lots and lots of people who are coming into union now after doing these courses. And I'm getting so many emails saying, OMG, he's planning to marry me, or he's planning to, come live with me, or go on holiday with me, or get jiggy with it with me, or whatever. Lots of different things. I won't go into naughty details because Donkey says that would be highly inappropriate. So if you want to know anything like that to get into union with your divine masculine, dearie me, we can work together. All right, so I love you all so much. I'll be on camera again soon. It's a bit hot and I'm a bit sticky and sweaty today because I don't know how hot it was here in Australia, but it was I think it was around 42 degrees today. So I kind of, I didn't really want to sit here and look at you while I sweated. Hang on, is sweated a word or is it sweat? I think the plural of sweat is, I don't know, sweat. Let me know in the comments. And before we go, I want to show you my magic lamp. I forgot I had it and I just found it the other day. Look how cool it is. It's all sparkly and glittery. And I don't know if there's anything in there. Ooh, yes there is. There's wishes for all the twin flames. Ready? Put your wish in there. I'm putting mine in there. I want you to put yours in there. Ready? And we'll close the lid. Hang on, a few more. Think about what yours is. All right, we'll close the lid. And now it's sealed. All right, until next time when we put some more wishes in there, okay? So this is our... Oh, do we need to rub it to make the wish come true? Maybe we'll rub it and blow on it too. Okay. And I've also got my little magical tree of abundance here and my little communication tree. All right. So that's going to bring your divine masculine to communicate with you. And here is that $10 million that you've been wanting. We're allowed to say whatever figure we like, aren't we? All right, and Donkey wants to say goodbye before we go. Ready? He's going to give you a big kiss. Mwah. I don't know how he kisses with his mouth open, mwah, but he can. And of course, Cookie's here. We haven't seen Cookie for ages, so... Oh, he's not tweeting today. I think he's run out of batteries. He might do kisses though. Let's see. Ready? There we go. He did. Oh, I love just playing with his head. Sorry. Hopefully your head never falls off because I won't know what to do without you, Cookie. So he's up there and I'll put the trees back too. And I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful day, night, afternoon, evening or morning, wherever you are in the world. And if you need me, reach out to me. If you feel like I'm not doing everything on this channel that I could be doing to help you, you're more than welcome to write in the comments section what you think you might like. As long as it's constructive. Okay, don't be mean to me. I mean, I'll just delete it if you're mean, so it won't matter, but don't be mean. Be nice, be happy, be joyful. And I'll see you real soon, everyone. Thank you so much for supporting me. Keep doing the donations because I'm giving away lots and lots of things at the moment. So the more donations I receive, the more I'm going to give away. Okay? Mwah. Love, love, love. And I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone. Bye.